Child, we is back, y'all. They say this for last, child, because when there's nothing else going on in them other episodes, but this right here was a lot. It was a whole lot. So, y'all, let's get into it.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I was put God first. What's going on, KoEd Camp folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E11. This is my lovely wife, messing with her mic.
Sorry if it's in y'all ear. Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes. And tonight, we bring you a review of Married to Medicine. Like you said, baby, a lot going on.
Too much.
People want to fight. People want to cuss and fuss, and people bring their exes on, and
oh my
people
God,
have bad built bodies and bad built, and they ain't blonde. They be still bad.
So if you're brand new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down. Well, below. Make sure that you like, comment, and I'm still talking.
Oh, sorry. I used to, the bad built body is still in my head. I'm sorry.
And make sure that you share. Now let's just go ahead and get into it, y'all, because it was a lot. It was a whole lot, and
a lot.
Yeah. So, whew. So they all waking up and they talking about what happened the night before, and y'all know they was off last week for the Super Bowl. So now we got to go back into the refines of our mind, the inclines, whatever, to our memory bank and try to remember what happened. But we know that Quad was drunk, the people say, and she had a lot to drink and she was running her mouth. And
heck, even Dr. G said she was drunk.
And then was intervening and giving her commentary on Sweet Tea and Dr. G's marriage, yada yada yada. So that's what they kind of talking about. What you thought about, blah blah blah. So Quad and King is having a conversation, and of course they talking about what happened the night before, and King was like, yeah, it was a lot, and she was saying that Dr. G jealous of me. Look, I'm with a fine young man, and for the record, they said they really and truly about 4 years apart. So it ain't like they do that young. Fine young man, successful and all that stuff, whatever, nice body, and he just jealous, and so I just don't understand the fact that when Quad said, these is my group of friends. Well, girl, you was trying to say they weren't your friends not too long ago, but okay, we'll go with that. And I had to sit here and watch while he parade his new wife around my group of friends. So now, how does it feel? Like, take this your own medicine. How does it feel? What you want to say, baby?
Man, some parts of me want to say Quad is being petty. But the other parts of me understand why she's saying what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Because Dr. G did bring his new wife on.
Yeah, okay. Choice, right?
Yeah. And if Quad didn't want to be around, she could have left the show. Quad could have left the show. If you didn't want to be around Dr. G and his new wife. But, you got your new man now. You brought him on the show. He's younger than Dr. G. Y'all having sex 15 times a day. And what Quad failed to realize, which I don't think she failed to realize, is this. Of course, Dr. G is going to be jealous because you up here, you out there just telling everybody what you're doing with your new man that you didn't do with Dr. G. That's going to make any man jealous. Oh, yeah, we have 15 times a day. You and Dr. G, y'all sleeping in different rooms. And Dr. G, he wanted to have sex with you 15 times a day, but you didn't do it.
And a baby.
So, and you was talking about, oh, yeah, I'm going to spit the baby out for King and stuff. So yes, you stirring the pot. You making Dr. G upset. You know what I'm saying? So of course this man is gonna have his breaking point. This is my 2 cents on. I would do the same thing too.
So they switched it to Dr. G, and while he was talking to, his wife, and Dr. G said, Quad was drunk last night. He said, I know her, and that was her talking. She was drunk. And he apologized to his wife for getting angry and stuff like that. But she was saying stuff about our marriage. And then also, I was just trying to protect you. I didn't want you to get involved in it. Then they switched back to Quad and King. And Quad said that, he jealous of me and my relationship and stuff like that. And I don't think he over me. And I don't like the fact that he was fussing at his wife like that. That's, I.
Yeah, to be honest with you, Quad, I don't think you're over him either. You know what I'm saying? Even though, and I'm not saying you still in love with Dr. G, but there's still something there. Because for me, to me, if you owe somebody, you don't have to parade your new man around and brag about it. You know what I'm saying? If that's your part of your past and that past is over with, you don't have to say, "Ooh, I'm going to pay for your baby showers and stuff like that." Let your past be your past. You know what I'm saying? And move on. You don't have to amp it up for in front of your ex like that. Cause when she was with King, she was amping it up with King. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that tells me you trying to make this man jealous.
Yeah, I think she was trying. I personally don't think that there's anything feelings that she had for the Dr. G or anything like that. But is she trying to make him jealous?
Why?
Absolutely.
Why make him jealous when you got no feelings for him though? Why make this man mad? You know what I'm saying? Me, if I'm over you, I don't care if you mad. I'm live my life. Shoot, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Shoot. Yeah.
So I think the fact that what she said, nobody had grace for her because Quad was, according to her, she was really blindsided when Dr. G brought his new wife on the show. So I think she's like, okay, we're going to play like that. Let me get my man and bring him on the show and play him in your face. Y'all invited me to y'all bridal shower. I mean, what it was. Yeah, bridal shower and stuff like that or whatever. So y'all want to play? Let us play. So I think that's when she amped it up.
That's why I said she still got some kind of, because if you want to make this man mad and make this man miserable, it's something there for you to have. Yeah, it is. It has to be. It just, because I'm like this.
Somebody get petty with you, then you getting petty back. That's basically what she was doing.
For what though? That's beneath you.
Hey, I ain't saying that.
I'm not saying, man. If you nothing to me, I'm not gonna give you that energy. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Thank you, baby. Oh, sorry. Excuse me for the
Yeah, we just got off the road. We just came out of town.
You just had to go to work. I had to go check on my family.
We had to go on the back country road from Florida. Oh, country road. They ain't on GPS, boy.
So anyway, so in the next scene, you got Steve is going. Steve, what's her name? Maya. What's her name? Mimi.
Mimi. Yeah. Maya, that's a singer, ain't it?
It's Mimi and Toya and Eugene. So they all, coming together and they going out for drinks and stuff like that. And Toya, what you had to do?
Nothing, man. I always trying to do some research, man.
Anyway, so they was all drinking and, ordering drinks and stuff like that. So I think the ladies ordered margarita. And then, of course, we know that Toya ordered her margaritas with Patron. And she said that the other stuff, I guess Patron is natural, whatever she said. The other stuff have artificial artificial
ingredients
and it makes her angry.
I did not know that. I didn't know Patron was all natural. You know what I'm saying? So now I know. I'm not an alcohol drinker like that, so I drink that
beer every now and then.
Yeah, if I was to drink alcohol, it'd be Long Island iced teas.
Dude, that's so old. I know. That's how long it was since you drinking.
I be going in clubs, some blue jeans on with some creases in there. That's how old it
now, is. I have had, margarita is one of my favorite drinks if I'm out, because I'll drink
Long Island iced teas, they outdated. Is that outdated?
They may still have it, but I don't hear nobody ordering nothing. Well, I don't even see them on the menu.
And they have them little jugs and stuff. You had little.
I think, nah.
You drink
they probably said too many people get tore up from that.
Man, ooh.
What is just a combination of different kind of alcohol?
I don't know, man, cause it don't have a strong taste to it.
Oh, it just kind of creep up on you. It tastes like sweet tea?
Yes, and once it creeps up on you, man, it is game over. You know what I'm saying? I said my blue jeans with them creases in it, man, cutting people on the
So I had one when we went to Gulfport. You got me saying Long Island. A margarita, and of course I'm not a drinker like that. So when people ask, "Oh, what you want to mix with?" I'm like, whatever, but something that is not going to be too strong because I'm not a drunk. I like to still have cognizant over my. I'm not going to be like. So she gave me one with Patron in it.
Oh yeah.
Baby, that thing stayed on me about a good hour.
Yeah.
When normally it just kind of, that thing stayed on me a good
I
hour.
had to watch you, man.
No, remember
Yeah.
the owner said he got to watch her because she had the head and she be putting too much in there. So, but yeah, so I don't really know. I think Patron is strong even by itself, But anyway, so they were also talking about Toya fanning the flames and stuff, kind of stirring it up with the rest of them and stuff, with Quad and Dr. G and all that stuff.
To me, I don't think she was, but she was pointing out the obvious. Why say all that when your ex behind you getting pissed off? And she was just stating the obvious, and it was obvious. Dr. G was getting mad,
right?
And you saying all this nonsense just to piss him off, basically.
Toya gotta have her place on the show, honey. That's what she do. She don't do nothing else, so she got to do something. You know what I'm saying?
She can't be no worse than Heavenly.
Cancel Heavenly.
That's the only reason Heavenly's on that show.
She need to be tampered down, like completely tampered down.
I wonder if she go out with bodyguards, man.
Nah.
You don't think? Because it's some people that really dislike Heavenly.
Yeah, they do. Hopefully they ain't gonna try to touch her. But anyway, so Heavenly is telling Jackie and Simone about last night. They was talking about it and stuff like that. And Simone said Quad and Dr. G need healing. They do.
They both. That's what I'm saying. If you didn't
extensive.
Because that's what I'm saying. There's still something there with Quad for Dr. G because
it may be some pissed offness. That's like.
Okay. That's what I was trying to get at. You know what I'm saying? It's something there. I'm not saying she in love with the guy. It's still something there. Feelings. Personal feelings, right? Because if it wasn't personal, you won't be so, trying to get payback on this person. That's what I was trying to say. That's why I said, it's something still there.
Heavenly tells them that Apollo is coming.
What?
And that Phaedra knows he's coming. And then Simone said that's messed up. Like, all of that is just messed up. And
well, what's the purpose of
the fact too that Phaedra got a man, like she bringing a man here.
And what's the purpose of Heavily inviting Apollo? What's her purpose? Why she said she invited him?
Because they got over their marriage. And
she want to show Greg, and then how do you get over a marriage?
That didn't work.
I said, come on, Heavenly. That's weak sauce, man.
That had to be 100% production.
I know. Yeah.
Now, let's keep it above.
Yeah. I don't think Heavenly do that on her
own. No, I ain't saying
that. No, okay, let me retract that. You're right. I don't care who I'm talking about.
You're right. I ain't saying that, but I say the fact, too, is that bringing him on the show, I think it was all production. Now, we'll get into that. But anyway, so they headed to the boat because they finna do the boat ride and all that stuff, whatever. So Heavenly FaceTime Apollo. Where you at? Thought you coming? The boat finna leave.
You know how she talked to Apollo in that little baby voice? Where you at? You coming? Where you at? When she getting that little voice and that little mode, that's been petty and messy mode right there for Heavenly.
Well, she talked to her husband like that too. Daddy.
Yeah, but she's trying. What's the word? Manipulate her husband. When she say that in that voice.
And it works.
Yeah, it works.
Phaedra in her confession said she told Heavenly it was weird, and I thought I saw that that like she didn't 100% co-sign her bringing Apollo because I think that Phaedra understand we got to have a show. Right. Okay, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I just kind of think it's weird. You know what I'm saying? That you would want to invite my ex.
Actually, when Heavenly told her that she was inviting Apollo, Phaedra did say on the FaceTime.
She wasn't like, oh
weird.
Yeah, right. She wasn't like, oh yeah, for sure, we're good. You know, so. But anyway, so it seems as though Apollo and Shireen, his ex-wife now, because honey, they just was in the blogs that they got a divorce a few days ago, and maybe they went ahead and said this because before all this stupid stuff come out. So, so Apollo and Shireen come, but it wasn't the fact that Apollo said that Shireen wasn't coming, but that girl watered herself on over there once she found out that Phaedra was gonna be there, and she made a way to make a way, and she probably told her husband, "Oh, I'm coming."
What? I gotta work that day now. What? She come? Hey, boss man, I gotta cancel. I ain't coming to work today because I gotta go on a boat trip. Whatever she had to do that day, she put that on hold,
Right.
so she can get on this show, so she can kind of confront Phaedra.
Now, I vaguely remember when on Atlanta Housewives when Shireen came on there, and
Who's Shireen?
that's Apollo's wife. So when Shireen came on there and they was talking about, basically she said that, oh yeah, she filled in for what Phaedra wasn't doing. So Phaedra said that she was the side chick. So Phaedra has no feelings with her, and I do not blame her. She said he was messing with her when she was pregnant with her oldest, I guess her youngest son. So Phaedra's like, I don't have nothing for her.
See, people have to understand how you met this person is how you're gonna lose this person. You met him being a side piece. I guarantee you, he left you for another side piece.
Well, actually, he was cheating on her, and it was caught on video
Okay.
that Apollo was cheating on her.
Well, probably another side piece. That's what I'm saying.
And yeah, he ain't never stopped cheating.
And so my
this
thing
man got fresh out of jail. You thought he was just gonna be faithful to you?
And my thing is the way she was on this episode, her chest out fully.
Rah.
Yeah, and bruh, sis, come on now. You met this man as a side piece.
Yeah.
You will forever be a side piece. You know what I'm saying?
Side,
yeah, he probably married you,
show.
but that was temporary. That was temporary.
Yeah.
That was a stopgap marriage for him, basically.
Actually, you just gave up your position because now you may be the main chick, but he still got a side chick. So you just switch positions, honey, because you still is.
And the way you come on here, rah, and out there, your chest poked out, and like you trying to eat out there. Come on, man.
I like the way you say the new word.
She trying to eat. Yeah. she thought she was gonna eat.
So Shireen hugs. What's his name? Shaq. I'm gonna call him Shaq. It's
Shaq.
Shaq.
Yeah,
okay. I thought they'd be saying something like Shrek.
I thought it was Shaq. I call it.
Did we say Shrek last time?
You said Shrek.
Yeah.
I said Shaq.
Shaq. But anyway, so she hugged him and stuff like that. She wanted to be known that she knows him. What you doing here and stuff? So the other people like, how she know him? How they know? Apollo like, what's up, dude? What's up? How you been? Da. So they all drinking, having a good time. Now y'all tell me, have y'all noticed this?
About Curtis.
Curtis be on Contessa tail.
Why he likes some Contessa now. He showed no
all in the picture with her, running behind her. Yeah. I'm saying, Jackie, you don't see this? You don't see this?
Jackie she too concerned with the VP.
Like, you don't see this? This probably what he be doing in the DR. Like, you don't see him like running. Yeah. Scott, you don't see this, but Scott be like, I ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah, Scott ain't concerned about it.
That's Curtis, child. He got bad knees, honey. He ain't gonna be able to do that.
You see how he trying to run after Contessa? He was struggling. Yeah. So
but Jackie, you don't see, like, my man ain't finna be all up on. And that's the problem, like, not the problem, but, when you got friend groups and stuff like that, baby, you better see who is too friendly with each other.
Yeah, that's true.
So, KoEd is talking to Apollo and all in Apollo ear and stuff like this. Said, so y'all homeboys? So how y'all know each other? And then Apollo like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We homeboys, and then, found out that he come over to their house for Thanksgiving, I guess with Shireen, all them or whatever. And yeah, and I ain't know. So to me, KoEd stirring the pot. She was stirring the pot. I guess she got mad. What she said in her confession? Don't feel good now, do it? Don't feel. I guess because because KoEd, because what's her name? Phaedra brought her to Sweet Tea Baby Shop, which you know what I'm saying, like she knew about all that stuff or whatever. So maybe she feel like now it's your turn, you know what I'm saying, to have your ex and be in the midst of all of this.
Yeah. But the thing is, I think Shaq and Apollo, they supposed to have been friends, and somehow Shaq started, come on, Shaq and Phaedra, they really not dating. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They're
Yeah.
not dating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
At all. They just
Yeah.
having a good time.
Right.
And she said that she's not dating it. I mean, if you want to consider it's just dating, just going out. But
My question is Apollo upset with Phaedra moving on with her life, or is he more upset with Shaq dating his ex-wife without him knowing?
Yeah.
Me personally, I think it's the latter. That's supposed to be my boy. Now he dated my ex. You didn't tell me you dated my ex. So I can kind of see Apollo getting upset with that. Now it's not that I'm still got feelings for my ex, but you supposed to be my boy. I'm not gonna date my homeboy ex. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that.
If we look at the whole premise of everything, production included and stuff, Shaq came into the picture because of Sweet T's speed dating.
Yeah.
Now, who called this man over here? Because I'm sure he was not like, ooh, I finna. Who called him? Somebody had to call him to bring him over to this show, and they had to plan all of this. So they called him. She was like, okay, I like him and stuff like that. And then when they was out to dinner or whatever, Phaedra, I guess, claimed, I know Phaedra been known to be a liar, but, oh, you know him? Oh, I know you know him. He was like, yeah, in passing, at the club.
That's what he
like
said.
That. And that's what Phaedra just assumed, like in passing. Not that y'all was homeboys going over each other's house and stuff like that.
Yeah, Shaq should have been more forthcoming with everything, because I'm like, Phaedra probably, like you said, think, okay, yeah, you might, know him, just being around the same circles or whatnot. But I didn't know you knew him like that.
Right.
Y'all was boys. Right. I didn't know y'all was down like that. Yeah. And he should have told Phaedra that. And also, let's keep it real. Shaq want to be on TV.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Production might have to call, hey man, you want to be on the couple episodes? Shaq wasn't gonna turn that down. You know what I'm saying? So.
And production asked Phaedra, do you think it was a good idea to bring Shaq on Apollo's V? That she said, I'm not gonna answer that. In other words, she said, y'all want a good TV, I did that. And I don't care nothing about that. He brought what she called bad built body.
Bad built body.
Yeah.
BBB.
So they all arrive at the Sandbar. We haven't been to no Sandbar yet.
What's the Sandbar?
Like putting the water out there, out there in the middle. Then you got the sand, what I'm saying, on the boat.
Be drinking while water, catch a cramp, and I catch a cramp and float out to sea. Kids come get me, man. No, I've been passed out and floating out to sea. You see my body floating to the horizon.
So,
oh man.
So the guys are talking, and then Dr. G wanted to do. They was, I guess, the younger guys, the more built younger men, said something about push-ups.
First of all, I resent that. What? Well, I gotta be younger men built. You know what I'm saying? Dr. G,
baby,
Dr. G ain't out of shape.
I didn't include you in the
Dr.
older
G ain't out of shape.
I didn't include you. Why you include yourself in the older men?
Caesar ain't out of shape.
Caesar. What do you call a Caesar? Cecil be looking tired sometimes.
Yeah, Caesar, of course, he married to Simone. But no, man. But no, yeah, they saw, so Dr. G was challenged to do some push-up, 25 push-up. And he made it weird. I call him Sweet T name.
I guess he said that's the only way to do it.
Yeah, man, come on.
But he did them. Can you do them?
Yeah, man.
25?
I used to do
that. When you say use, okay, we're talking about right now. When you say use,
yeah, I can do 20. I think I can do 45. To be honest with you, okay, I think I can do 45 within 2 minutes.
When we get off today?
No, I'm tired today. I've been working.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. I got no issues, man.
Okay.
You gotta understand, I used to do 80 push-ups in a minute back in the day, girl. You don't know what he's talking about now.
But you don't got that same body that you got from back in the day. You got a different new body from this in the day. So will it be able to push itself up again? Because there's more weight added.
You always doubt me. I know this.
You always doubt 40, me. Yeah. 40 in a minute.
Up to 2 minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes. So I'm going to check back with y'all because I'm going to tell y'all if he did it or not. All right? All right.
All right. Big thing, man.
If he don't do it, y'all let me know in the comments what would be like he got to do for me or give me.
I ain't got to do
$40.
I ain't got to do a dang on thing for you.
$1
No, I ain't got to do nothing, man. Go on with the show. All right, yeah, like, what you You be slipping on me, man. You think I be? Come
Well, I
on,
ain't never
man.
heard you say nothing about no push-ups.
Yeah, man.
I just know you been on the treadmill like a little rat.
Yeah, because I can't lift weights right now because I'm trying to get my shoulder back in shape from the rotator cuff surgery, that old injury. Trying to
Well,
get
how
back.
you gonna do the push-ups?
Huh?
How you gonna do the push-ups?
Yeah, I'll figure a way out.
Yeah, right. So let's move on.
Nah,
So
if y'all don't see me next week, I'm in the hospital.
So the guy said, you know what, King, we want to welcome you to the group. You know, I think that was Eugene. Hey, you fit right in, you know, blah, 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 whatever. Sorry, it couldn't help itself. So Dr. G said, well, I ain't officially welcoming you to the group, but welcome to the group. And I just want to say, you know, I ain't got it's no disrespect to you, you know. I know that me and my ex-wife, you know, we not on, you know, like good terms and stuff like that or whatever. But I just, you know, I don't have nothing against you. I don't have nothing against you.
And to me, excuse me, Dr. G should have left it right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, cause I think he started off great. You know, man, no disrespect to you. Me and my ex-wife had history.
Yeah.
No shade towards you. No disrespect towards you. You know what I'm saying? No, actually, no disrespect towards her. And he said, I know things went out of control last night, and you know, I apologize. And no, I'm just saying you're right. He didn't apologize. So basically, it's no disrespect towards you, and left it right there. But he said, no, I had to tell the shut the F up. Basically, that's what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? I think the whole group like said, dang, Dr. G, you doing like good.
They were finna clap like, and then
dang, Dr. G, you doing good, man, to that last part.
Right.
And
he said, I know her. She was drunk. Why he had to put that in there? Like King didn't know that she was, like, I wanted you to know that I know your wife. Like, she trying to say she know me. I know your wife, and she was drunk. I mean, not your wife, but your girl. She was drunk.
And I think, me personally, I would think if Dr. G, if he didn't say the last part, King would have been cool with it.
Yeah.
He would have been cool with it. It's all right, but you said no disrespect towards me, no disrespect towards you. We squash it, we move on. He would have been all right with it.
Right.
But it's that last part Dr. G said.
Yep. And he was talking about, she was speaking over my marriage and stuff like that. King said, you said that to her? Like, shut the F up? He was like, yeah, I said that to her. He said, I ain't hear that part. He said, I'm glad you ain't hear. King said, well, I'm offended now that I know that you said that, and you need to apologize to her.
Dr. G said, I ain't apologizing to nobody. F her, basically. He said, I ain't apologizing. He said, she need to apologize herself. Basically, both y'all was wrong. Dr. G and Quad was wrong. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, and I understand where King's coming from. This is my woman. You telling her shut up. I got to stick up for my woman. Okay, I get that. Man, that's a sticky situation to be in if I was King. You want to take up for your woman, but you don't want to get involved in this mess either. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand these people got a history. So it's a sticky situation.
And then Dr. G walks up to him. And I'm saying, why is you walking up to this man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in that part, Dr. G walks up to him
and
says some stuff to him.
I'm surprised King didn't push him back, to be honest with you. Like, get out of my face.
And I don't know if Dr. G, I don't know if he was drunk. And I don't also know if he felt more secure because the cameras were there. You know what I'm saying? But like on a regular, would you just walk up to a man like that?
Ain't no doubt about it. He felt confident because
the other men and the camera crew.
Yeah, he had the boys there and the camera crew there.
And he was trying to show out.
Yeah, so he trying to show his testosterone fortitude. You know what I'm saying? So of course. Now if they were solo, I don't think Dr. G would say that or did that.
Eugene said, let me intervene. I wanna
I said, dang, Eugene, you making it worse, man. Now, King think y'all corny. And King probably said, man, look, his friend trying to step in. He don't know what to say. I got him scared. Then here comes Cecil. He trying to say something. He don't know what to say. And Curtis, he over there looking at Contessa. He don't know what to say. So, yeah, man.
So the girls was up there talking about Phaedra. And then what's her name? Shireen.
Oh, who's Shireen?
Bad built.
Bad Bill.
BB.
Oh, BB.
BB. We'll
Okay,
call her that.
BB.
And I
Okay,
know I don't like to talk about women.
BB.
I don't no, let me say my piece.
Mm.
I don't like to talk about women bodies, but
She
if you
came
was
in
a
with
side chick,
yeah, and
you
the
come
way-
in all this energy.
Mm.
We don't know you, girl. You better take some simmers down. You can't come in here with the people on this show. We don't know
You
you.
better go to the gym so
Shoot.
get that body
So
reconstructed. Like the bonded man.
so she want to add her 2 cents and said, you know, because they trying to talk about, you know, how Phaedra and Shaq know each other and all this stuff, whatever. And then she said, he for the streets. Like, all ATL know him, honey. He date everybody.
If he's for the street, BB, why he's over your house?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you hanging around him? What's your history? So, hey, inquiring minds wants to know.
And Shaq comes over and they start grilling him and drilling him. Like, you know her? Do you be with Shireen? Oh, y'all be over at Shireen house for Thanksgiving and stuff like that? Or how you know? And he was like, he answered them, and then he said, "Well, do Apollo know?" Listen, I'm not gonna answer all these questions. And then they go and bring Apollo. Apollo, come over here. And it seems as though Apollo was saying what?
Basically, Paul said, "You didn't tell me you basically dating my ex. You said you met her at the speed date, and that was it. You didn't say anything else about you going out with her or hanging out with her."
He said, "I don't have to tell you everything. I don't tell you everything." I said,
Ooh,
taught it a little bit. Because already Phaedra and him look like a tree in a bush.
Yeah.
Just like that.
But see how that's how far your loyalty to your boys go. The boy said, "Man, I ain't gotta tell you what every move I make or what all I do. You's a homeboy. My dating life is my dating life. Me personally, if I was Shaq and I know Phaedra was my homeboy ex-girl, I would have done it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? But some guys don't care, you know. They don't. And that's what your boy, I'm assuming he knew Shaq when he was with Phaedra, probably. You think? Or after Phaedra? Okay.
So Phaedra said, telling Apollo, "Why do you care? Why do you care about who I date? You always stalking me and worried about that."
I think she got it wrong.
Who?
Phaedra.
You don't think who?
I don't think Apollo cared about who she was dating. I think Apollo was more upset with his boy dating his ex. Because it's like a golden rule we don't do. You know what I'm saying? You don't date our ex.
I think Apollo still got some feelings for Phaedra.
He probably do.
And that's what she said. You always stalking me. He goes, Shireen, he don't give a F about who you see. I do the shoe. Shut up. We don't care about you, girl. Go somewhere.
Well,
go somewhere. Who invited you anyway?
Actually, Phaedra kind of beat us to the punch. I ain't want to say nothing because I don't know the chick. I don't know the woman. Yeah, I try not to talk bad about anybody. Physical appearance. Mm-hmm. But Phaedra beat me to the punch. Ain't nobody talking to your bad built.
bad built B.I. Y'all know the rest. Because Shireen called her Faye. She said, "Don't call me no Faye. You bad built."
And I said, "Dang, Apollo, you went from that to this." Because Phaedra still a little bit. She look better than BB in my opinion.
Because Shireen thought she was getting the prize, honey, because she was holding him down while he was in prison. Just as soon as he got out, honey, he was creeping with other folks too. Probably doing it while he was in prison. So yeah, she thought she had the prize, honey. She thought she had the prize.
You know, he probably right. Apollo probably see Phaedra and see how she looks, see what she's got going on. Yeah. And he probably misses that.
And he knows that she divorced him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I did not know that. Okay, I thought it was a mutual thing. Okay.
Yeah, she divorced him. So Sweet Tea said, "Who invited you?"
And who spoke up?
And she said, Heavenly. And Heavenly said, "And what you care for? Don't talk to me. I can invite who I want to. Get this little girl. Get her out my face." And then when Heavenly stands up, she fall back down in that water.
Yeah, so now I'm on Sweet Tea's side with this. I'm Team Sweet Tea on this one right here. Cause somebody needed to call Heavenly out on this one. Right. Heavenly knew she was doing. She invited Apollo. Okay. And like somebody said, Heaven knew Apollo was going to bring the wife. You know what I'm saying? Cause I think who said that? Somebody asked her that. No, that was on the little show here with Andy. And they say they kind of figured that Heavenly did know that the wife was coming. So I'm glad Sweet Tea called Heavenly out on this, man, because let's keep it real. Regardless if it was production or not, that kind of gave Heavenly the idea.
Yeah.
Heavenly still went through with it.
Yeah, you have a choice.
Yeah.
You do not have to do what production tell you to do.
And
you have a choice.
And it falls back on her. Because she the one push that situation. You know, she the one call Apollo on FaceTime, ask him to come along. They turn around and ask Phaedra. And if you saw Phaedra's expression when you asked her that, you can probably say to yourself, oh, maybe she don't want him to come. You know what I'm saying? And you could nip that in the bud right then. But you chose to go ahead and push forward with it.
Yep. So Heavenly and Sweet Tea get into it to the point to where the guys had to come and intervene for their wife. I seen Damon trying to look for his wife, honey. I say he should always be on standby.
When the guys heard the voices, the first thing that came out of them guys' mouth was what? I hear Heavenly. First thing that came out of their mouths, because they know when you hear some drama going around, Heavenly is in the middle of it.
Damon's child, anyway, he should be good and embarrassed. So Dr. G brings Sweet Tea up to the thing without her jiggly boobs. I mean, it just be something got this. You got to just tighten them or something. But anyway, so I be thinking they finna fall out. So so Dr. G, getting her and holding her. And King somewhere felt that this was a good time to talk to Dr. G. And I'm saying, how sway? Who told you this was a good time when emotions already high and everybody already? It would have been a good time to talk to him when everybody was calm and not full of liquor. That's would have been a good time.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that one right there. Everybody toasted and hyped and
ready to pop off.
Yeah, now you want to talk to Dr. G. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's a sticky situation. I understand you want to try to defend your woman. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a way you can do that without making the situation worse. I don't know. Pull him to the side. Hey, man, I ain't trying to start another. You want to let you know, man, what you did with yada, yada, yada. And me personally, I think you need to apologize to her, and she need to apologize to you. You feel like she was wrong. I don't know how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
You both need to apologize.
Yeah, you gotta find some kind of common ground there.
But you can't just say, if my wife said, talk to me. Well, then we need to do the same thing. Well, Quad need to talk to
Sweet Tea.
Yeah, like y'all don't need to talk because Quad do the same thing, talking about so you can't say come to me. You know what I'm saying?
The thing about King, he was there that night prior, so he saw how the back and forth went. So he can't say that Quad was innocent. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So because he the one said it was still some trauma there, so he know that.
So my thing, the way you operate that, say, hey man, Quad was out of line, you was out of line.
Right.
Both y'all was out of line. Both y'all need to apologize to one another and squash it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, if y'all can't coexist, y'all shouldn't be around one another.
But he ain't finna throw his girl under the bus and say she need to apologize because he feel like it's so much trauma there. And so he walks up to Dr. G and say, why he's still pulling his wife from the almost altercation with another person. Somewhere you thought it would be a good idea to talk to him in the heat of the passion of this. But he said, can I talk to you for a second? I think it's a good time now. Let me pull you to the side away from the guys.
Right.
And he said, well, I know, the situation that happened last night. Now he said, I'll let it slide this time. And he was like, you ain't got to let nothing slide. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said what I said and I meant it. And King said, I felt like you was wrong. And Dr. G was like, like they just going back and forth. But King was so, I was going to say Dr. King, Chad. No, not Dr. Martin Luther, you're not in this one. But King was so adamant about making sure that Dr. G, apologize and all that stuff, or whatever you need to apologize, anything you got to say, basically keep Quad name out your mouth. I said, that's wrong, King, because you looking at two people that had history together, that's on this show, that still got to coexist and be co-workers, and if he got to shut up, and can't say nothing. Then you tell your girl, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't call his name.
Right.
Do the same. Don't call Sweet Tea name. It got to be on both sides. You can't. And like Dr. G said, man, you listen to one side of the story.
Yeah, I think King is too focused on he's too focused on trying to be Captain Save a Woman. Okay, that's what I think the problem is. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to look good in front of the group. He's trying to look good in front of his woman. And trust me, brother, I get it. You want to be there and protect your woman. But you got some women will put you in a bind to get yourself hurt.
Yeah.
I've seen some women pop off of people. Then they man got coming out saving.
Right.
The man get beat up and
Right.
stuff. So I've seen that. So. Brother, you got to be careful, man. Like I'm with Dr. G. It's two sides of the story here. You know what I'm saying? So to me, the way you handle that, my wife need to apologize to you, or my girl need to apologize to you, and you need to apologize to her.
Right.
And squash this, man. Y'all got to be bigger than this, because you got to understand your woman needs to take some responsibility for this also,
right.
man.
And so in that moment, they get on each other's face. I don't know, King get ready to take his shirt off away. He was like, man, so what you gonna fight me? He said, I'm a doctor. I ain't finna fight you. I think there was a little shade too. He was talking about, I'm a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it was a little shade Dr. G was throwing at him because he knew he ain't no doctor.
I thought you used it as protection.
That too. He was like,
I ain't gonna fight you. I ain't gonna mess my license up fighting you,
he
man.
said, so I'm a doctor. I ain't finna fight you. And I don't know who was holding King. But how he broke away, because they did pull Dr. G and King apart, right? Yeah. Once folks were seeing they was about to get, but I don't know what Dr. G said, and then somebody didn't have enough strength to hold on to King, and he got away and was charging it.
I think what it is, King kind of like, I sometimes you kind of give up on the fight, and when they kind of let you go, you run back out. So that's what I think what happened. With Dr. G, I said, okay, Dr. G, stop the cap, Dr. G. You starting to get hype when you got guys breaking y'all up, because he wasn't that hype at first.
Wasn't that hype, was it? That's true. You talk that mess once you got a barrier between you.
You wasn't that hype at first, but when you got your boys trying to pull you back, now you want to get hype, man. Come on, man.
So, y'all, that's the way it went out. Now, the streets are saying that Dr. G put a restraining order.
Oh, yeah.
And I think, I don't know if King had to or did a little jail time or something like
that. I ain't hear that part. Yeah. I heard he put a restraining order on. I ain't know he went to
I don't know.
I ain't know he went to the clank.
He may not have, but I don't know. So anyway, but
see, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all take these shows way too serious, man.
Man, no,
I'm talking to people on the show. You gonna charge somebody and fight somebody and lose your life?
Well, we don't know what happened. So did he touch Dr. G? Because we won't know until the next episode. So did he touch Dr. G? You know what I'm saying? And hey, then because that's Quad man, he gonna press them charges because he finna make Quad suffer for all this stuff that she said.
And King, you gotta think smart.
You got to.
Because what if he was trying to bait you and doing that to get you off the show? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
He can bait you, get you upset to the point. This is a hot head here, man. So to get back at Quad, I get him so riled up that he attack me, get a restraining order, get him kicked off, and guess what? Quad be solo again on the show. But guess who gonna have his woman on the show? I will.
Yeah. And then, so we're going to see the next episode that Heavenly said it was 16, and I think we're down to 12 or something like that.
It was 20 down to 14.
Oh, who was the other one?
Apollo and BB.
Oh, yeah. So that's 6 people. That's 3 couples. So, yeah, all them gone, honey. So, thank you, Heavenly, for causing all this much confusion, honey.
Phaedra, she gets on a private jet, fly out.
Oh, yeah, she was like, I'm out of here. These are mean girls. I was like, well, what is that in Atlanta? But okay, we'll go with that, girl.
Atlanta girls get paid, though. They be mean.
That's true, too.
Get paid.
But on that note, you guys, that's all we got. Y'all let us know what y'all think about this episode. It was a little juicy, and it was a lot going on. A bunch of fights, a bunch of liquor, and a bunch of fights.
That's what happens when you get a lot of liquor in a sunny location like Florida.
Oh, Contessa said she glad it wasn't her fight. Toya wasn't in the mix because we know that if she got Patron, she okay. She feeling that water because of that vodka. But yeah, like drugs, like being drunk and all that stuff ain't cute. I mean, y'all doctors, come on now.
Not all of them. Yeah, I can see
Toya. Not all of them. Toya.
Oh, Toya she can get drunk.
Ooh, Toya.
Curtis, he can get drunk.
Curtis get drunk and get fancy and frisky.
Hey, you heard Dr. Jackie said, "Don't drink too much now. Don't go.
That she told Curtis.
Yeah.
And she know he finna be real frisky with the other women because they said they don't have sex. So
she said, "Don't drink too much now." So okay, Dr. Jackie, keep your man on a leash.
What he doing in that DR, honey? Who knows? All right, you guys. We will see you guys on the next video, which will be Married at First. No, we got Family and Fiance coming out.
Man, we gotta do that.
Yeah, that'll come out tomorrow, child. We gotta regroup and recover. See you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go God, let God go with you.
Let's put God first.
He says.
Hey!